So one of the reasons also cited, and the critics always come out and say that the model of the business has gone through a drastic change last couple of years. If you could tell us how it is, how much more expensive is it to run a mid-sized brokerage today than, let's say, 3 years back? I mean, haven't we seen salaries go through the roof? If you could give us an idea of how much is the average salary increase, isn't there a lot of poaching around happening for talent, which is why perhaps the model is becoming more unsustainable?
I think so. When the markets were good, I think people went into huge amount of expansion. Many people went into hundreds of branches. Many people went and hired at crazy prices. I think the way we have done the business is very in a different way, where most of our cost, the biggest costly business in terms of high cost is our retail business, and our business is much more through a franchisee route, which is I think one of the biggest in the country, where the costs are shared between us and our franchisee, and we only provide them the technology, research, and maybe product support, and the franchisee on the side bring the relationships, and he or she takes care of the people cost as well as infrastructure cost at the level. So I think the brokerage historically is a retail particularly is a very high cost model, and you need to be innovative in creating this kind of business model. The problem is that when the time was good, people thought that expansion, more branches, more outlets, more employees will give them the right kind of, I think, value. So the people got defocused from, I would say, value creation instead of profitability. And that's where, which is speaking, everybody is looking at closing down the branches or reducing the size of the people. But at our end, I don't think so that we have seen any kind of I would say drastic steps on closing down or removing the people. It's a normal attrition. The going is as normal. The businesses are still making money. Even retail broking, institutional broking, on the broking side is still making money even in this market. So we think that we are in the right time with the right model. And once we see the kind of higher activity in the market, we will, I think, go up on the value curve in terms of more profitability and high revenue.
Let's talk about that. If you see the good times returning anytime soon, what's your sense on this market? And suddenly there's FII money coming back in last 3 days. What sense do you get from your institutional clients? Are they looking at India, and can we expect more FII money? Because that, whether we like it or not, whether we accept it or not, perhaps that is a reality. This is an FII driven market right now.
Sure. I think FIIs in recent past they were not aggressive, and they went underweight on India, and that's underweight is right now being corrected in terms of normal weightages. So I'm not saying that people are become suddenly hot on India, but somewhere I think they are just correcting the allocations, slightly increasing the allocations for Indian stocks because they cannot see the underperformance on India side. In the recent past, India was underperforming, and now suddenly you see that there are some kind of, I would say, good political steps being taken, and some macro indicators becoming slightly better. So you can say that it's a more correction to their weightage rather than any kind of bull phase.
All right, sir, we'll leave it on that note for this morning. Thank you so much for joining in.